Okay, let's watch Dova's replay. Now, I do know Dova's rank. Oh, Rally's in this replay as well. But I'll hide the replay name from you guys just in case it gets leaked. You guys can still do guess the rank. But I can't because I already know this one. Okay. More ranked 2v2. More full team ranked 2v2. Rally's going fully anonymous on this one. It's fair. I wish there was just a button that could do this. I wish there was just a button you could check in Rocket League that would make you just anonymous. That would just give you no profile picture and a bot name. Who else would love that? Type 1 in chat. Maybe this isn't a popular opinion at all. But I wish I could just click a button and I'm anonymous in ranked games. Because I'm just too famous. You get me? Too famous. Yeah, I'm joking, but not really. Because that is the reason. But I'm not too famous. Joking about that, but that is the reason that I want to be able to be anonymous. Because I don't want to have to talk to anyone. I think the real reason, actually, is because I'm antisocial. That's what I should say. I'm definitely not too famous. I am antisocial when I play rank, though. Okay. Like the early flick here, you know, the rest of the game is pretty standard, shremandered so far. Oh, up until now. Up until now. So, this is 2v2. In 2v2, when your teammate is recovering and out of the game, you don't have backup. You don't go for the ball in the opposing team's corner unless it's a very clean, easy ball for you to take. That is not a clean, easy ball for you to take. Far less, if this was a 50-50, you shouldn't go for it. If it looks like you're going to barely beat the other player to the ball, you still shouldn't go for it. If it looks like he's beating you, you definitely shouldn't go for it. That was really, really silly to go for. Especially because Rally here had ball pressure. Now when Rally has ball pressure, you don't need to pressure the ball. He's already doing it. The physicality is definitely a good thing though for you guys. You know, maybe somewhat of a giveaway of possession in the last play, but if you caught the shot more cleanly, it wouldn't have been too bad. It was possible to hit that ball a lot harder. Oh dear. This is not an Ahmad first touch. No, not, sorry, I'll try that again. Ahmad, not Ach. I keep saying Kha because this is a Scottish sound. We like to say Kha in Scotland. We love lochs. It's not a loch, it's a loch. But it's really hard when I try and say Ahmad. I'd say Ahmad because I'm Scottish. But yeah, this is not an Ahmad first touch. Way too heavy. Close to the goalkeeper. Giving away possession. Okay. We're backflipping, but it's, you know, probably Rally's ball anyway. Oh! Oh, he's got the moves, though. Too easy. The other team really messed up here, though. Where on earth are they? Why are there no challenge? Why is there no challenge? What is this guy doing over here? What is he doing? Ah, he jumped off a sidewall. Well, to be fair, this was scoreable, to be fair. So yeah, definitely a bit of a risk versus reward thing going on here. Because if he hits that on target, it's a goal. When he doesn't, it's his job. It's this Batmobile's job to pressure the ball, but he turns the wrong way. He turns to the left. You guys, obviously, in Twitch chat already knew what the right play here was. You already know the right play is to hunt down Rally and to bump him from behind. But this guy doesn't. He's rotating back post. He must have got coached by... I don't know who I want to roast today. I'm not going to roast anyone. I'll leave it at that. He must have been coached by someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. You went back post, which was the wrong post to go for. Wrong post. You ball chase there. You don't go back post. You ball chase. Alright, that is a ball you go up for. without any question, without a shadow of a doubt, because you can see that that's quite awkward for the other team to reach. You know, he's close to it, but he's not going to get there before the bounce. He can't get that before the bounce on the wall, so therefore it's quite awkward for him. Much harder read for him than it is for you. And you've got a much faster approach to it as well, so you can actually go for that. You know, it's somewhat risky, but in 2v2 you can definitely go. You fake jump that? What do you mean you fake jump that? Fake jump what? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What, you mean you fake jump this one? Really forgot his dodge key. He forgot his dodge keybind. He left it at the shop. Hope he has a backup. Okay, now we're moving up on a ball. It is more risky. The last one was actually much less risky for us to go for, because we were the ball was coming at us. This one's more risky to go for, because as you can see, the other player is more in field, so he's gonna have an easier time catching up with it. If a player is right beside the sidewall, like right on the sidewall, like here, when the ball hits the sidewall hard, it's pretty hard for them to catch up to it if it goes fast. They're pretty much chasing the whole time. But in this play, the difference is that he got away from the sidewall faster, so he's actually got a head start. See that? He's got a head start on the ball, so you can't go. I actually want to go back to the previous. I think it was this one. Yeah, here he doesn't have as much of a head start. The ball's bouncing pretty much at the same time that he's turning, so you could actually go for this. And he probably won't even think that you're going, because it's technically ball chasing. Not an easy position for him to shoot from. And you actually did beat him to it, even though you didn't get the best shot. But yeah, this one you can't go, so no point driving up. These things are pretty much just like, you just have to watch the position enough, and then you'll know on the fly if you can go or not. Oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? Like, why is that nearly a goal? This should never... I wouldn't really recommend giving the ball away as much as you are, but I mean, you nearly scored, so it could have worked, funnily enough. James Kohu, thanks to the 2-month Prime. 2-month Tier 1, sorry. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we got a sidewall recovery. Didn't get the boost steal on spawn. If we drove over that boost, we would have got it exactly as it appeared. The other team might not have even known that it was gone. This is the benefit of of driving over a boost pad when you think it might be coming back. Like that boost, it might reappear, so you might as well drive over it. And then this guy, Dark of War, he probably has some kind of idea of when it should be spawning in his head. So if you drive over it and take it right now, without there even being a graphic of you taking it, he probably will think that it's just not spawned yet, and he might just go sit on that boost pad for like 5 seconds, and there's just no boost for him. Like, first thing he does after he lands is to go for the ball because there's a shot coming, but that's not to say that there's not a world where he would have gone for this back corner boost off a different 50-50. Yeah, usually these days take about 3 to 4 weeks to reach replay. Probably about 3 weeks. But I'm going to say 3 to 4 because I'm pretty busy the next 2 weeks with casting. Lots of events. So, yeah, probably about 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, let's get the speed dribble on the go. Not bad. That's a free shot. Well, it was a free shot. We didn't go for it. I like the first touch in this play, actually, but we didn't continue. You could have actually continued here. Probably just switch sides. I think you had one more touch in you before this guy's catching you, so you could have continued. Can I review 2300 games? Yeah, I do all the time. I live cast 2300 games all the time. I review them on the fly, not in this style, but you know. Yeah, overall, you guys have got some pretty decent synergy. The only, like, really big change that I would suggest for you two is try not to follow each other around so much. Like, you'll notice every time that you're making a play on the ball, very often when one of you is making a play on the ball, the other person's just behind, just following. And that's okay. It can work. You can get extremely high rated. You can probably even get to rank 1 doing that, but it's like a less fun style to play. See this again. We're just straight away behind our teammate here, Relly. We're just like constantly behind him. Now we're spacing pretty well there. We're actually a good distance away from the ball. But since you're a pre-made team, you could try playing side to side more. Try getting beside each other more rather than following. This is more recently into your playing. I don't know. Maybe you guys have been trying to incorporate more. Well, less sheep style positioning. Because you guys are just like sheep following each other around the field. Whenever one of you has the ball, the other person's just following. And it makes passing very, very difficult. That's my main point here. It's very difficult to pass when your teammate's always behind you. You'll notice that you're doing it again. In this play, I think it's pretty smart to be behind because there's a shot coming. So, pretty good idea to at least have a save in mind. But you can also, you could make a save without being behind Dova. You could be over here, and you're just as easily going to make a save on the play. You know what I mean? Like if it was 1v1, yeah, you shadowed between the near post and the opposing team player, but it's not 1v1, this is 2v2. Luckily, you've got a ball chaser in your team that if he gets tackled, he can ball chase for you, so you don't have to. You don't even have to worry about ever challenging. You can just defend the net. So, yeah, just remember, you can actually, defend the net and you can defend long shots very oftentimes just as easily from the complete opposite side of the field from where you're on. Like right now, we are just a bit further away than the boost. So here, if we were here and this 50-50 went badly, yeah, you would probably be able to make a save. Pretty much anything, any 50-50 that could happen here. I doubt that Dova is going to let himself get dunked on enough that it just flies top corner on the far side. And to be honest, if it did, you don't have much of a chance anyway, no matter where you are. Like, I mean, he almost did actually, now that I've said that. Didn't get the best 50-50 in the play. That's a pretty good double save. Oh, wow. This guy still had a dodge. So 50-50 is way better here. Oh, or just let the other guy miss. Yeah, you just have to 50-50, really. We're going for an outplay of some kind on the ball here. Like, think of how many times, Dova, you've watched a high-level 1v1, like absolute highest level 1v1, and the player will just have 100 boost but go for a 50-50 anyway. What does that tell you about 50-50s in Rocket League? It tells you that they're a great way to score goals. They're a great way of getting the ball past your opponent. If players who are literally the best 1v1 players in the world go for 50-50s when they have 100 boost. They could do anything and they go for a 50-50. That shows you that 50-50s are pretty good. Now the good thing about 50-50s is that you don't need any boost to go for one. You can do a 50-50 with no boost. So what are we doing here? 6 boost? Just go for a 50-50. Why are we trying to make an outplay on a guy who's probably going to save anything that we do or recover to save anything that we do, when instead we could just go for the 50-50? That would be a much better idea, I think. Just play for the... Oh my goodness, what is this Batmobile doing? Oh man, why is he on the wall? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not gonna lie, I think he lost control. Well, yeah, maybe, but my point is, when you've got no boosts in those positions, back corner, running down the line in front of the other team's goal, just go for a challenge, because lots of things beneficial can happen. Number one, the other guy could jump too high into the ball, then you're just going to go straight through him. Number two, the ball could ping off to one of the side walls and then bounce back into the middle where your teammate will have an easy shot. Or number three, it could just be like a very neutral ball where you're able to stay right with it, which is great if you have no boost. Like you'd much rather be able to stay near a ball and no boost than have to go chase after it. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This is a bit of a risky one. Earlier on, we had a couple of plays off the kickoff that we could justify going for. This is not one of them, though. That was just leaving an open net. Not a good idea. Alright, Relly with the 1 possession donation. Let's see that again. Very nice, very nice. Well, the timing of the flick wasn't too bad. the time, but he just totally missed the ball, so didn't work. Last throw of the game. I bet you will find another one. I bet you there will be another throw. Oh, is he going for a 50-50? He is! Look at that! And now Dova's got a half chance. Nice. Okay. Reasonable challenge. The only problem is Reli's not in a position to follow up here. I don't know if diving in and switching positions is the right idea here. You're a Khaled fan, you 50-50, of course. Makes sense, makes sense. See, I don't know about this, so we need to see Reli's perspective. Why is he running away from this play? This is probably a mistake to run away. I say probably because everything's situational, but why would you run away from this? Oh yeah, that's a mistake. No question about it. That is a mistake. See, with zero boost, it's really tempting to just go back to the back corner and grab 100, and then you think that your teammate's got boost, so hey, he's probably going to have a better time challenging the ball than me. But in 2v2, the idea for the first challenge isn't really to win the ball, it's just to make the other guy lose the ball. And the best way to dispossess this guy is for Reli to just get in his way, force this guy to outplay Reli, and then Dova can come in with all of his boost and take the ball for free. That seems like a much better... You thought Dova was challenging? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, that should never be happening in this position. Dova should never challenge in this position. Dova can go in and take the ball. If the ball is wide open between your teammate and opponent, sure, go in and take it. Like if it's completely free. But this is far, this isn't a free ball. Like let's watch again from Reli's POV. Does it look like a free ball? Nah. Nah, this is as soon as you look back to the ball here, as soon as we turn on ball cam and we realize that the opponent is right there, definitely don't want to dodge away from it. We want to stay as close to this ball as possible, because then this guy will have to flick it past you. He will flick it past you, but that's fine. That's what we want. We want to make him flick it past us, because then Dova can take it for free. Instead, what's happened is Dova's had to lunge in, and he doesn't get a free ball. He has to take a challenge, and now the other guy's got a shot. So they actually got a play off that, instead of us getting a play off it. So yeah, it's not a disaster. Like what we did was a pretty well executed switch of positions. It was pretty good bat and pass, but it's still not the best thing to do in the position. The best thing is to let the player who's already close to the ball and is boost starved, let them ball chase, and the other player can defend the goal. So, a little bit unfortunate there with the 50-50 bouncing out in the nightmare angle. A little bit unfortunate. It's a good kickoff though. Yeah, that's good pressure. Just forcing him to go high, it should be an easy save. As long as you force him to go up early, it's not hard for the goalkeeper. And there you go. That's what I was referring to earlier. When there's a clean, free ball, then you can take it. This is fine for Reli to go for this, because he's just got a free touch. The other guy's Dark of War is still recovering, so it's just a free touch. That's okay. Okay, I thought for a second there Reli was running away again. I was about to be really confused, but he's gone for the ball, because it was just free. Oh no, it's just dropped on the goal line. Oh dear. Oh dear, the the throws are back. Reli said it was the last time he threw throws this game. He lied. Okay, let's get to the last 20 seconds or so of this overtime, see what's happening. That wasn't a throw. That was definitely a throw. We're gonna go back and watch and let Twitch chat decide. It was unlucky. Okay, we'll let Twitch chat decide after the game. Nice little fake challenge there. Now Dova's got the play, and the bump is coming. You'll love to see it. Well done. Good synergy there. Nice pressure. Pretty good example of what I was talking about earlier. Just force the other guy to miss the ball. You don't need to outplay him. Just let him outplay himself. Yeah, nice timing on the shot. Overall, you guys seem to have pretty good synergy. You play a very safe style. You're probably quite hard to beat with this kind of play, where you're both just making solo plays and the other player follows. It's a very viable way of playing. But the reason I'm suggesting more passing plays is because it gives you more options, and I think you don't really lose anything. you can still be a very tough team to beat. You can still cover all angles defensively while, giving lateral passing options. Like, yeah, you can rank very high doing what you guys are doing, but I think you'll rank higher if you try and become easier to pass to. It's I think one of the reasons why sometimes, teams will feel like they don't you pass enough, and the calm that I always hear is let's pass more, let's try and pass more. But the passing isn't really the problem. The problem is that nobody's moving off the ball into positions that are easy to pass to. Like, it's all well and good to say let's pass more, but really what teams should be trying to communicate to each other is let's make ourselves easier to pass to. That's what we really are missing out on. That's what we need to do. It's all about the off the ball movement. Because when you're playing with somebody who's good at just making themselves easy to pass to, you look like a playmaker. You're like, whoa, I've got 3 assists this game. I'm passing so well. Because you look up, oh, there's my teammate in a position that's really easy to pass to. I'm going to pass to him. But if your teammate's behind you all the time, you can't really pass to him. You're stuck in solo play mentality. You're like, well, my teammate's behind me. I'm going to go for a solo play. Which I want to reiterate, that's fine. That playstyle also works. It's the best playstyle to solo queue with. But this is duo queue, so it's worth mentioning. Yeah, that's a throw. That's a throw. How is this unlucky? This isn't unlucky. That is absolute beanage. Absolute beanage. I think really the biggest throw in this position, though, is probably the Batmobile, because what on earth is this defending in this play? What is it with this guy? And ending up on the near post. Why would you dodge this far? Oh my goodness, why? Why would he do that? Why would he dodge all the way to the near post and then turn on the wall and then just fall off the wall? And then he jumped as well. He could have probably backflipped to save this. Like, when he realizes that he's in this position, yeah, you've already made your move. You literally flicked it. If he backflips now, the ball hits him, but he's like, jump, and he just falls on the ground. Oh no. It's too bad. Anyway, Twitch, did you just guess the rank yet? Did you do your guesses? Got quite a few 1500s, 1600s, low GC, quite a few champ 2s, champ 3s, diamond 3, champ 1, high champ 3, aluminium foil 3. I only read that because I want to trigger the Americans who are probably all watching right now, because it's 2 in the morning in the UK, 3 in the morning in Europe. So you guys are probably all like, it's aluminum, or however it is you guys say aluminium. It's aluminum. Right. I think some of Twitch chat got it right, but some people probably just knew exactly what this was. So, I mean, fair play. Knowledge is totally fine. But yeah, this was a 1560 for Dova and 1700 for Rally. Am I right, Dova? I think I am. I think that's what you said. I'm right? Yeah, so it's like low GC is correct. If anyone, all the people who said low GC are right. Your American accent is fantastic. I'll take it. I will take that. Yeah, it's quite a few people guessed Champ 2. I think Champ 2 was the most popular incorrect guess by a mile. Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, I didn't get to guess this one because I already knew, but I am fairly confident I would have guessed Grand Champ for this. I am very, very confident I would have guessed Grand Champ. This was, I think, pretty obvious Grand Champ. Yeah, the rank was 1565 for Dova, 1560 or something, and the teammate, full stop, was 1700. And throwing the game. Nah, I just want to roast him because he keeps saying he's not throwing. The Batmobile didn't look very GC. I think you're overestimating Grand Champs if you think the Batmobile didn't look GC. Let's go back to this moment here. Wait, was this? Yeah, this is where he did it. So, what was it? Somebody said Champ 2 or something. You know, but a lot of people are like Champ 2. This doesn't look Grand Champ. Like, even just seeing people like smack the ball off a back wall like that hints that it's GC to me. That it's higher because like people fluff shots a lot. There's a lot of missed power shots in Champ 2. Yeah, let's watch again from the very start. I think I would have known pretty early. Let's see what we see here. Yeah, it already looks Grand Champ. What are you guys talking about? Like, you could just tell because of the movement of everybody. It's just faster than the mid-champ ranks where everybody's like flopping about a bit more. So you can already tell. I think low GC games are some of the easiest ones to recognize. Just because you can, I don't know, you can just tell that the way that people flip. I don't know if this is just me, but let me show you guys what I mean. Let me just show you guys two flips. If I can ever find training. There it is. So what flip is this? What rank? What rank of flip are we looking at here? Silver. Gold. That's pro. Gold. I think maybe the mark is going to make this look worse. Sorry, but the mark just... Unless you're Astral, it just looks like a lower rank player when you're flipping. It just looks messy. But you can just tell, like, the way that somebody throws themselves into a diagonal flip. Like, you can just tell if they're like a higher ranked player, if they know how to move faster, because I think it's that gap. I'll tell you what's the tell, okay? So this no, it's not a speed flip. It's just a literally diagonal flipping. So this right here is a sign of a lower ranked player, somebody who flips like this. The ones who, like, while they're taking off, they just like boost, and then their car doesn't look like it's landing flat. Like at the end of their flip, their car is slightly off. I'm trying to mess it up here to show you guys what I mean. But you see at the end of the flip, like every flip, the car is just slightly not flat. That's like a sign that you're not looking at a Grand Champ game. Just like flips are looking a bit like this. Like people are trying to move fast, but they keep on messing up the timing of things like front flips. But if you look at like Grand Champ gameplay, everybody will like always land like very flat on every single flip. Every flip is like just perfectly executed, because by the time you're at that rank, every flip is just like spot on. And I don't know, like some players, they just look so clean when they're flipping. I think it's the other tell is like if somebody throws themselves into their flip. If somebody's like, you know, stopping boosting, I don't even know how to do it wrong anymore. It's actually hard. It's so hard for me to do this wrong. To flip incorrectly is very difficult because it's entirely muscle memory. But yeah, the two tells that you're looking at a lower ranked player. Number one is that when they come out of their flip, their car is slightly not flat. It's just off. And number two is that they let go of boost like a good bit before they flip, so they lose a lot of speed. They're doing this kind of thing. Do you guys see the gap? Do you see the boost stops, and then after like a split second or two, the flip happens? Whereas if you look at, like, if a Grand Champ player has boost and they flip, the boost will be, the boost will like throw them into the flip. They'll boost right up until the moment where they can't anymore. And I'm actually messing up my landing because I'm trying to boost for too long. But yeah, they'll boost right up until the last second. Right as their car is about to flip, that's when they let go of boost. Like, they even let go of boost like slightly into the flip. That's just, I don't know. It's a very easy way to tell that you're looking at a Grand Champ game, because you'll look at the first kickoff and then you'll just see like somebody, you know, either doing something like this where their car's like a bit all over the place, and it looks, you're like, okay, yeah, clearly this is a low rank game, or you see somebody like you know, just totally missing their first dodge entirely. Like they either mess it up or flip the wrong way, or you see a Grand Champ game where everybody's just like very, very efficient and straight at the ball, and there's just like a very flat flip, and they throw themselves into the first dodge as well. They're like, you know, properly throwing themselves into it. They're not like letting go a boost and then flipping. It's all about that timing. Like that's why sometimes I'll just guess Grand Champ within 3 seconds. It's literally that. I'll watch one front flip and I'm like, yeah, Grand Champ. I'm sure you guys are the same. Like you see one flip and you know.